Hello, my name is Devin. My YouTube channel is Dear G Bros, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to find the square root of 2. Now, in my previous videos, I've shown you how the square root of 2 is irrational instead of rational, but today I'm going to show you how to find it. Just in case you're wondering, the square root of 2 looks like this. The square root, which is this symbol here, of 2. Okay. So now, let me teach you how to find it. So first, we're going to start with a line of any length. You don't even have to know the length to do this. But for demonstration purposes, I'm going to make this line exactly 3 inches long. There it is, my 3-inch long line. Give me for a second. Okay. So next what we're going to do is we are going to take the line and with our compass, we're going to put the points at the end of the line like this. So like this. This is approximately, doesn't have to be exact, it has to be really close to exact. And then you're going to redraw it, a little line on the other side. So as you can see all the way over here, I have the other line. Sorry, Dr. Campus cause we have problems. I have the other line here drawn. Then you take your straight edge and you draw the rest of the way. So now you have a line that's twice as long as the first. Next, you're going to do, if you've watched my video on constructions, you'll already know how to do this. We're going to do what's called an angle bisector. So we're going to move the compass more than half and draw 2 very big arcs at the ends. So like this. Then we're going to draw a line in between it. Now, I didn't mention this in my video on constructions. Oh yeah, I also will note you want to go a bit extra on each side. I'll show you why in just a second. You see I've got a bit extra. So the angle bisector has this special property. All of these angles are right angles. All 4 of them, they're all right angles. So 90 degrees, 90 degrees, 90 degrees, and 90 degrees. They're all 90 degrees. That helps in this calculation. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to kind of push our paper up or down a little bit so we can get back to this point here. And what we're going to do is using our straight edge, we're going to draw a line between these 2 intersecting points. And when we draw this line, the length of this line, imagine like if this was one foot, this would be the square root of 2 feet. Now, why does this work? Now, most people know this, but if you don't, it's all right. The Pythagorean theorem. So if we have 3 values of a triangle, I believe, a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared, the c being the hypotenuse or the longest side. A and b, it doesn't really matter which, but c has to be the long side. So each one is 1 foot. Now, if we go back to our model, we have our 3 sides right here, okay? Now, this was our original line we knew to be exactly 1 unit. So A is 1 squared. And then B, the second line here, since we did the angle bisector, we know that this, by doing the extra and doing the angle bisector, this is the same length. These 2 lines are the same length. They're both 1 foot. Now the final one, so we could do this 1 squared again. And then the hypotenuse right here is the square root of 2 squared. Now, I will also say this about square roots. If you square a square root, they cancel each other out. And this proves to be a true statement because 1 squared, 1 times 1 is 1, plus 1 squared, 1 times 1 is 1, is equal to, remember the square root and the 2 cancel each other out. We're left with 1 plus 1 equals 2. And from our knowledge, we know that's correct. So we know for sure that if this is 1 unit, this is the square root of 2 of that unit. Thank you for watching my video on how to find the square root of units. Hopefully I'll see you for my next video, in which I will be talking about cardinality and maps.